Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the 18th overall video and 17th review of the Euro Snus playlist. And keeping in line what I have been doing as of recent, although I'm not quite sure when this video itself will be uploaded and published, what I've been doing recently is loose products. That is not in pouches, portions. All right, so we'll be taking a look at this guy. This is General, which company brand name wise you will be very familiar with, even if you are in the US. This is their original loose product. So we're going to take it over to the desk and take a closer look at the packaging and the product inside. Back in a moment. And here we are. So it does actually have a different top on it. They have given this one a different top. Have you noticed the light changes significantly when I bring my right hand in and out of the shot? And I have no idea why that is. Anyway, moving on. So it's a plastic lid, which is industry standard for Sweden. It is inset in the middle. It's got a raised boxed rim, sort of same feel, dimensions as a Copenhagen product or Skull. It may be inset a little bit further. Because this is loose, they do not have any catch lid. So there is no spot to put used portions because this is loose, and that sort of be disgusting. So there you go. There's the front. And then moving on to the back, a big, long, scary Swedish warning label. It is strength 2 out of 4. General. And why is this not? Sorry. General and Classic Loose. And I am having focusing problems. So let me bring that up slightly, sorry. Then you have ingredients, and for whatever reason this band is cut here. I do not know what that is about or why, but I can't exactly get another one easily because this product was shipped in directly from Sweden, so we're going to have to roll with it. Then you have large branding, the fact that it's loose. And then we're back around to the strength and the warning label. If you can see here, this is a perforated band. Okay? There are perforations. It's not a twist and pull, but it's easy to run the thumb under. Now, this lid is fitting over the can, sort of like a Copenhagen snuff lid would fit over that can. And that is because the can is fiberboard. So it's white fiberboard, and what you have is 2 layers of ink stamps. So the first one is the back warning label and this stuff down here, and then the second one is the production date and best before date. So 14th December 2022, I am recording, technically speaking, I am recording right now on the 15th. So it is out of date by 1 day. That said, it is 3:30 in the morning here of December 15th. So technically, it could be argued that I am out of date by 3.5 hours. Although now that I'm noticing it, they do have... okay, it might be a little more than 3.5 hours because evidently they do have a timestamp on here as well. I didn't notice on any of the other products, but what else could that be? And if they're going by military time, that's 8:20 a.m. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, we are proceeding anyway. This has been fridge kept. It is feeling like a solid block in there. Feels like a puck banging around. We're going to open it right here, and I am probably going to have to raise this back up. I don't know why I'm having so many problems tonight. I apologize. And you can hear that popping sound is the plastic in between the perforations breaking. And that is what we have. Okay, so with these products, you have a high moisture content, fine grind. All right? And that is why it sort of balls up and rolls around. The moisture content is through the roof, and the grind is extremely fine, and thus you get that clumping. That is, there's ever so slightly a bit of a brown tinge to it looking at it in person, but that is basically dead on. All right, now if you press on this stuff, which I will do now, you can see that I have left a fingerprint, and that will just stay there. It will not bounce back. I could probably put the lid back on this and recheck it a year from now, and it could very well still be there. As you can see, the inside of the can is wax, sort of in the way you would see a can of Copenhagen snuff. All right, so we are going to get my contraption here. I still can't find online. I couldn't get it right now anyway. I still can't find the X tools. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that company went under. I'm getting tired of this thing though. Anyway, we're going to take it back up top and take a look at it going in and my thoughts on it. Back in a moment. And we are back. Sorry about the camera going up and down there. I have no idea why that was an issue tonight. Usually I have those levels on the stand sort of preset at this point, and for whatever reason it wasn't working this evening. So basically I got this thing, which is not good, but it's what I got. So what I'm going to do here is you recess it, and then you press into the product, and then you tamp down. And that forms what you're putting in your mouth. Now, I'm going to do this just because people have been commenting. I'm going to put this in my upper lip. With this Perilous Maker, I don't know what that's going to look like. It's probably going to look ridiculous. This seems like an awful large recess. The X tools are more circular and I believe smaller, but we will try it anyway. So there you go. And that's why I don't do that. Because I hate the whole walrus look. But now it's done. And due to the nature of this product, I'm not going to be able to move it around at all. So, and it might be a good thing that I put it up top tonight, because I'm just realizing now I have no spittoon. So, it's got a bit of contact burn, as I thought it would. I'm not going to be able to judge flavor as fast this way, of course. It's got a lot of contact burn, so the nicotine's definitely there. I am going to pause this because this is going to take a minute, and I don't want to run the video while I'm sitting here going, Yeah, I'm still here. Here's what I found out later. There is no such thing as a migrating African swallow. Okay, and I am back. So, I almost enjoy these products more in the bottom lip, to tell you the truth. I mean, I can see the reasoning about having it up top. It's creating no byproduct, no spit at all. There is nicotine absorption, which is the burn, but I mean, flavor wise and my enjoyment from that, couldn't really tell you the truth. Now, I know people that are hardcore into snus. This is the only way to do it. Everything else is heresy. The problem with that is I'm not hardcore into snus. I'm in dip. So, I can see why, and I can see where if you were used to this, doing all your products like this, you would get more out of flavors and whatnot. But since I don't do it upper and dip is in the lower, I'm just sort of not getting flavor at all. What I can tell, what flavor there is, and it's very, very little of it. This is a Swedish natural. So it's their natural tobacco profile flavor, which compared to an American natural is without the salt. It's not salty like American naturals, and is a little bit more refined. But beyond that, I can't really, and this is why I was doing it in the lower, because I can't switch up how I use something and then expect to be able to gauge that off of my normal thinking. Now, it is starting to pick up a little right there. But again, it is the natural flavor profile for Swedish snus. It's not bad. It's good. It's something very different to American natties. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing that I'd say steer clear. Nothing like that. It's a little more mellow due to it not seeming as salty. And it is... I almost want to say it's almost, as far as tobacco flavor goes, it's almost more natural. It's closer to a natural tobacco flavor. And this not outside of this, outside of the general here. Just their natural, their version of naturals have always struck me as actually the closer natural, if that makes any sense. So this, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Flavor's picking up a little bit now, but I mean, I am over 6 minutes into having this. No, actually, no, because I paused. No, we're like 10 minutes. 10 minutes in. It seems like it's holding fine up there, and I'm not used to putting stuff up top, so it has spread a little bit. But up top for me, I don't have the control that I would have down bottom. Beyond that, compared to their original portion that sold in the States, I am not getting the citrus aspect to the extent of that one. But that's really my only thoughts on the flavor. The flavor's fine. It does deviate from the American original. And that's that. This has been my review of General's Original Loose Snus. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves. And as always, God bless.